Volcanic fury of Vesuvius. From the ravaged city of Pompeii, across 2,000 years, comes one of the strangest mysteries of all time. The curse of the Faceless Man. The power of his love spanned the centuries, crossed the dividing line between yesterday and today, between the past and the present, even between life and death.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be our entry video for our Halloween special 2018 build. What we are going to be doing this year is the Faceless Man. Yes, the Faceless Man was a really bad mummy wannabe movie from 1958. Really bad. The idea behind the movie was that some archaeologists working at Pompeii discover some jewels, and after they find these jewels and gems and stuff, they find this entombed gladiator. He was entombed, like, you know, we've seen all those pictures before of the bodies of Pompeii covered in ash and solidified, and through some sort of curse, he comes to life and he starts smashing heads. Again, it's very mummy-like, very much like the 1930s mummy movie. This movie actually starred Richard Anderson. You may remember Richard Anderson from he was big in the 70s as Oscar Goldman. He referred to the film as another thing I was doing on my way to somewhere else that trained me for television. I think that's kind of funny. But anyway, the movie is bad, but of course I like really bad movies, so I enjoyed it, and then I found this. Now this kit comes from a group, I don't believe they're in business anymore, because their webpage, it's Monsters in Motion, their webpage has had them on hiatus for months now. But the neat thing about them is they make some really oddball kits, such as this one, from some really bad B movies, and they're inexpensive. I mean, they're not like some of the resin pieces that you see out there today from some cool movie, and they're like almost $300. These guys, they got like Octoman, they've got the Invasions of the Body Snatcher, the Blob, stuff like that, and they're all like under $50, so they're relatively inexpensive compared to some of the other ones that you see out there. So, and again, it's not many pieces as you see here. There's just you know, these 5 pieces, but it is a unique piece. You don't see it very often, but I think it should be pretty fun to build anyway. So, as you can see here, we got the body of our gladiator. No real detail to him, of course, because he's faceless. Okay, he is again covered in ash, so he should be like a rock type person. But as you saw in the trailer in the beginning, when the hand was reaching for the gems, it really had a very mummy-like quality. It was kind of covered in rags, it looked like, as opposed to the rock hard ash. But anyway, it's irrelevant. But this is him. And then we've got his leg, which is going to have to go in here. Okay, put that in there. His arms. Now his arms have got some ugly lugs here from the casting. The only thing about them that I'm worried about, I mean, all resin stuff will usually come with something like that. You know, it's not unusual. But I'm just afraid of when I clean this off that I'm going to lose or not going to be able to recreate the rest of the detail as you see here. But we'll get to that when it comes. All right, you got his oven mitt like hand there. You got a little bit of flash in between the fingers, but that'll clean up really well. This one's got a really big mark here, and a lot of flash around the fingers, but again, that'll clean up. This is the only part I'm really worried about. Okay, and then the last piece is really is the base. The base actually is really nicely detailed, I think. Even the edges gives it that rock-like a look. You've got the stone slabs here, and then it breaks off to like a sandy area with some skulls. Okay, pretty cool. Look at this skull. Took a shot to the cranium. He's no longer healthy. He's half buried. That's neat. And then it's got the name of the character right there, the Curse of the Faceless Man. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Should go together pretty well. But that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be posting our videos for this as we normally do on Classic Plastic 101, the Facebook page, and we're also going to be putting it on Sci-Fi Fantasy for their Halloween page. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. I've been doing the Classic Plastic one for about 4 years now, and Sci-Fi Fantasy I started last year, and I just want to keep it up. It's pretty cool. So, good people, good fun. So join in, check them out, and till next time, guys, be strong.